Hi, I'm Curtis Bottis and welcome back to my channel. And on this channel we cover a lot of content with regards to cryptocurrencies and recently Forex trading. So this is a continued video of the video I mentioned previously where I said for 2024 I'll be going into more depth on Forex trading, and this is the start of that. So if you're new to the channel, as always, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to leave a like on this video. So with that said, let's get into today's video. So today's video is going to go over the platform I'll be using, which is MetaTrader 5. So for the past 2 weeks, I've been going over MetaTrader. So in this video, I'll just go over what I've learned and how I've used the platform. There is probably better videos out there explaining MetaTrader 5, but this is basically just my rundown of how I've learned MetaTrader. So let's get into the platform. So firstly, to download MetaTrader, go to the official Google Play Store or Android Store. Don't download it via any other places. So firstly, you're gonna have to download it via one of those two sites. So you'll see the platform looks like this, which is MetaTrader 5. So once we open it up, you'll see there is a trade, history, messages, charts, and quotes. So for the timing, I've only been using trade, charts, and quotes. I've not been, and history basically, I haven't been using message. So basically there is a community for MetaTrader, which I'm not part of. So you can look into more on that. So to start the platform, you're gonna have to have a broker, but I'll get into that in the following video, which is the brokers where you basically trade with other currencies. So MetaTrader 5 is not the broker. You're gonna have to connect a broker where you're actually gonna trade with the real money. So for the time being, MetaTrader do allow a demo account where you will be able to practice with the demo account, which I do recommend, which I'm doing also the time being, but I'm using the broker's demo account. I will recommend brokers in the next video, which you can use, but for the time being we will just go over the demo account for MetaTrader. For iPhone and Android it will be a little bit different, the interfaces, but it will be standard across the platform. So on the other side you'll see there will be a three, in the top left corner you'll see a quotes tab. So once that is open, you'll see log into existing account or open demo account. So you'll see it brings you to this accounts page, which is the demo, basically the one I'm practicing at the moment. So you will see there's a demo account, and then you'll see there's a plus icon at the top. You'll click the plus icon. So here you'll see find broker. So you'll see this is where you'll find a specific broker, but for the time being we will not be using that. We'll use MetaQuotes as the default one. So you can see there is Meta open a demo account. You'll say log into existing or log in with your credential, but for the time being we'll open demo. So you can see here it will show you the demo account, will have your details. You'll say this is where it will show you some leverage, but for the time being we don't want to deposit with 100,000 because we want to be more realistic to when we'll start using MetaTrader. So we'll use 3k as this is the lowest for MetaTrader. Your broker do give less, like as you saw for the broker I used, it gave 200 as the lowest amount, which is the more realistic, which I'll try to practice as much realistic as possible. So if you don't have a broker for the timing, you can use the MetaTrader, which will be 3k. We have leverage, which is, we've covered this with cryptocurrency, the amount of money you borrow against the rate, which is, we'll use the most safer one, which is 1 to 100, and then we'll just say accept. So when that is done, it will give you a login password, and which you'll be able to log in at a later stage once you have demo money. So then we'll click done. So now that account is up, as you can see there is the 3000 USD, and there we got our demo account from our broker. So once that is set up, you can start with the trade. So we'll just go over this. So you can see there's a balance, equity, and free margin. So the balance basically just the amount you're trading with. The equity is as your account goes up and down, the equity will change, and the free margin basically what you're allowed to trade with still. So let's go to the quotes, because this is where you'll be most of the time be spending. So the quote is basically all the quotes you were able to trade with the currency pairs. So you can see there is USD, GP to USD, USD to the shelf, you got USD to the Japanese yen, you got USD to the Russian, you got Australian to the USD. So these are all the pairs. So if you don't see a specific pair, you can just click on the icon on top, and this is where it will show you more options. So if, for example, we wanted to play ZAR, you'll click ZAR. As you can see, there's options. You can see the ZAR to the yen, ZAR to the euro, ZAR to the USD. So if I wanted to add this to that list we saw previously, we'll click on USD to ZAR. Then we go back to the list. So there we can see USD to ZAR is at the bottom. So once you have added your pairs you would like to trade with, you can also remove pairs by just clicking that icon on top. As you can see, there's a trash bin, but you'll just play around more with the platform, you'll see. So we click the trash icon, and for example we wanted to use the Swiss franc to the US dollar, we'll click that and we'll click delete. So now that you have your pairs, you have your account set up, and now you want to place a trade. So firstly, there's multiple ways to do it on MetaTrader, so I'll just show you at least 2 ways of how to do it. So the first way is to go to trade, and you'll see there's a plus icon on top. You'll click that plus icon. You'll click that plus icon on top. So as you can see, there's an instant execution. So this will, on the top left corner, you will see there is the euro to USD. This is where you change the pair you want to trade with. Top right corner, I mean. So this is where you will change the pair you want to trade with. So you can see there's the ones for the specific way of buying. But I never use this, as I've been using the platform, I've not been using this one. So you'll click USD. You can say the stop loss TP, which we have covered a lot on cryptocurrency, but the TP is basically where you're going to take profit, and the stop loss is where you want to get out of this trade if the market goes in the opposite way you predicted or estimated after doing a technical analysis. So we'll see there is also the contracts or the specific leverage you'll be using. So 0.11, which for example means this you're trading with $10. If you plus this, you'll be trading at $20 plus that $30 and so on and so on. There we go to $100, and if 1 for example means you'll be trading with $1,000 on the specific trade, one trade. So after doing that, so now go back to the second way of placing a trade. So at quote tabs, you can just click on the currency pair, and you'll see there's a pop-up. You can see there's new order, charge, properties, depth of market, market statistics, and simple view mode. So once you want to trade, you're going to click new order. So it's going to take you to the same page we just saw. The third way is going to be clicking on the charts. So this is where you'll do your technical analysis for a specific currency pair on the platform. So you can see there's an instant buy and an instant sell for the specific. So I'm just going to do it since this is a demo account. As we can see, this is euro to the USD. Based on this chart, cryptocurrency is obviously a downtrend. We'll say sell, for example, but it broke its previous high, so we'll click sell. Just a disclaimer. And this is a task, so we'll just click the, for example, the TP contracts. We're not going to be trading with 1,000 because after doing your risk management. So we'll click on, for example, we want to trade with 100 for the specific trade. That is $10, but since this is a demo account, we'll make it more. We'll click with $100 for the specific trade, so we'll click sell. So there the sell order is done. As we go back to our trades, as you can see there, we have an open trade open for euro to USD of 100 or $100 for the specific trade, or $10, my mistake. So you can see that, no, it's $100. So you can see margin is 100, free margin is 208 for the specific account. So there's multiple ways of updating the trade. So if the trade is active and we want to set a TP or a stop loss, we'll just double click on the right corner. As you can see, there is a pop-up now. So we'll say TP, it will open this. You can see there where you want to take profits, and the stop loss is where you want to basically get out the trade if it goes the opposite direction. This is obviously more detailed once you have gone over technical analysis, which we might cover on the channel. I'm not sure because I'm not highly also learning this myself, but this is basically the basics into setting a trade. So once you set your trade, there's also another feature which I like about MetaTrader. If you click on your trade and you basically left drag it, you'll see there's another pop-up. So this is the charts where you can close your trade. This is basically takes you back to the trade. This is where it goes. You can edit your trade, modify your trade, and this is a continue add. Yeah, you add on to that trade. So basically this is a cool feature I like about it. So let's go to the charts. So once you've done charts, maybe technical analysis, a lot of research on this, on your training, on your journey, learning more about Forex, a lot of technical analysis. But for the chart, we'll see there's an instant buy on top, which is the top right one. This is the TP what we show, and there we see our charts. So we get 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and so on. So there's, you can just change between the charts. You have the 1 day, 1 week, and so on. Here you just indicated to drag for specific. And there's also, once you click on the chart, you'll see there's a wheel which is done the same. So there is a objects chart, which is how you draw your trend lines if you identify this is uptrend or downtrend. So you can see the annual Fibonacci retracement. The more you learn about this on Forex or in general training terms. So you can see there's a line. You can just identify a specific vertical line. You just add another one. You can click the objects. Here we have a vertical line. So this is where you identify your support and resistance. This is also more with regards to trading. So once you have done that, you can see. So once you want to remove that, you can just click on your objects. There's all the objects for the specific chart. Click the bin, and we want to remove the vertical line. We just click delete. So we'll click the horizontal one, maybe at this port, and that's how we'll leave it for the time being. If you wanted to remove that, you'll just click on the delete button on top. So there's more to the quotes. You can see there's news, mailbox, journal, settings, economic, calendar, trading community, and user guide. User guide will take you to where it will basically describe all the features within MetaTrader. So if you want to go more into this topic, I would recommend looking over the user guide, as this will give you a more in-depth detail. I might not be the best at explaining, but this will give you a more in-depth guide into MetaTrader. So say now you see your profits and you want to close the trade. So click the right click again. There we'll see close trade, and we'll close a profit of 0.20 cents. So there we see balance increase, equity increase, and free margin increase. So history basically will just give you a general overview of all the trades you have done on the platform. So you can see there's orders, there's the buy sell. On this it's full basically. Deals basically the same thing. The chart shows you for this week, today, last month, and today basically. And that's basically a brief overview into MetaTrader and the most stuff I've learned so far using this platform. As the more time I spend here, I will probably learn more. And the main part is, which I've noticed so far, I don't usually do my technical analysis on the MetaTrader. I use TradingView to do the technical analysis, and I just place my trades on MetaTrader. But that comes with experience, or the more we grow in this Forex trading. So if you have any questions, please do it, comment it down below, as we're all on a journey phase, and basically we all learn with MetaTrader and the whole overall flow of trading Forex. So far this is maybe just a brief interview into the platform. If you have more questions, make sure to comment it down below, and I might do my best to help you. And I'm also learning. Like I said, this is like week 2 into the MetaTrader, planning to at least trade with a demo account for another 2 months before I go on to a real account. So the next video will be choosing a broker, which I would recommend watching, and I will have timestamps if you miss something within this video to just go over again. So hopefully this video gave you insight into MetaTrader. Hopefully you learned something from it. Like I said, I'm not the best at explaining. There might be more videos out there that explains it better, but hopefully this gave you an insight. So I'm good as bodies. Until next time, peace out.